Hey, it's Nate. Today, I wanted to talk about something that has been on my mind lately. I've always encouraged people to reach out and tell me their piano journey story. It's really cool to hear from people from around the world, and it gives me a better sense of what kind of videos might be helpful to make. There's a particular kind of story I'm starting to hear daily, and it blows my mind how common this is. It goes something like this. I took piano lessons as a kid, but they were strict classical lessons, and they killed my enthusiasm for music. I'm now in my 50s, 60s, 70s, or 80s, and I just got a new keyboard, and I've been teaching myself through YouTube. I'm enjoying learning songs from my youth with a chord-based approach that my teacher never showed me. Now, it's sad to hear how many people had bad experiences with stuffy classical teachers as a kid, but it's so encouraging to hear that YouTube channels like mine are exposing people to an approach to making music that is just clicking better than old-fashioned lessons ever did. Here's an interesting thing. About half the messages I get like this are expressing some sort of fear or doubt that they're too old to learn. The other half are reporting how amazed they are at how much progress they're making at their age now that they've found lessons that resonate. So one reason I wanted to make this video was just to share that observation. Anecdotally, the success of half the people I hear from should put some of the other half's fears to bed. But having worked with hundreds of students of all ages, I have a few other thoughts on the matter. There's this conventional wisdom floating around that kids and teens learn instruments much easier. There is some truth to that, but it might not be what you think. I have noticed that more adults tend to flake out on their aspirations. Maybe life gets busy, but the bottom line is they don't have a parent making them show up to their weekly lessons or pester them to practice. But with practice and motivation being equal over time, I've observed that adults learn faster because they can wrap their brain around the ideas and concepts faster. Now, I need to clarify what I'm talking about. I am not talking about becoming a virtuoso concert pianist. Reading notes on the staff is a language, and it is well established that the young brain is better equipped to become fluent in new languages. Look, I think it's too late for me to become a world-class classical pianist. That's its own thing, and we shouldn't confuse these different goals and limitations. Most people coming to my YouTube channel and courses just want to have fun playing their favorite songs and maybe impress their loved ones. That is accessible at any age. And on that having fun part, as I mentioned, I've noticed older players falling short of their goals when they stop playing consistently. And thoughts of, I'm too old, I wish I started years ago, that'll drive a wedge between you and your keyboard. Approaching learning piano from a place of joy is what'll keep you naturally motivated to keep showing up to your piano. Try not to always compare how you sound with how you want to sound. Just enjoy making music and practicing wherever you're currently at. Then over time, you can just observe, hey, I've come a long way. And seriously, I've seen a lot of older adults go from beginner to really, really good just by playing a lot and sticking with it. One final thing I should mention. Realistically, some of you are dealing with arthritis or just otherwise your fingers don't quite move like they used to. That's a real thing. It's not insurmountable, but it often means that you have to take things a little slower and build your playing more gradually. In private lessons, I've witnessed people make big improvements in this area by taking their time, listening to their body, and then incrementally building up their speed and stamina. That's part of why I always try to include some easier alternatives to fast or physically difficult sections of the songs I teach. Limitations with dexterity do not need to stop you from enjoying playing the songs you want to play. So I hope this eases some fears, and I hope that you approach your playing from a place of exploration and joy. As always, feel free to let me know how it's going. I love hearing from you. Have an awesome day, and see you soon.